Good morning, this is Kavi Priya, Assistant Professor, EC Department, SNS College of Technology. I am going to discuss about the topic read-only memory, which is nothing but ROM. So we have discussed about this RAM memory. RAM is a volatile memory, which means the data will be erased completely when the power is turned off. So we need to store, some cases we have to store the data to be permanently, such as programs, firmware or any microcontroller instructions. In such a cases, a new memory called read-only memory has been evolved. Here, the data will be retained even when the power is turned off. I am going to discuss about what is ROM, what are the types, working principle, and finally about the applications. Why we have to study about this ROM? ROM is a non-volatile storage memory. It is used to store the programs, instructions permanently, especially in the embedded systems. So it is a basic in designing the microcontrollers and other firmware systems. It is a foundation for a non-volatile memory technology. And what is this ROM? ROM is a non-volatile memory. The data will be retained even when the power is turned off. Here the data can be read. A writing process can be done by the manufacturer at the time of manufacturing process, or it can be programmed after manufacturing, but the data is written only once and it can be read by whatever data that is available can be read. It is used to store the firmware, it is used to store the lookup tables and fixed programs. And next is the types of ROM, which is nothing but PROM, EPROM and Flash ROM. And we have discussed about this ROM. ROM is a read-only memory. It is the programmability is fixed at the time of manufacturing. Erasing the content is not possible, and it is being used in the calculators and embedded codes. And next is a programmable read-only memory. It is programming is also done by the user and it is programmed only once. It is not erasable. It is being used in the microcontrollers. And next is a erasable PROM. Here the program is done by the user, but it can be erased by using the UV light. The reusable embedded systems, it is being used. And next one is electrically erasable programmable read-only memory. Here the data can be reprogrammed electrically. So for erasing method that is used is nothing but it is an electric pulses. It is being used in the flash memory. And next is a flash ROM. It is a flash read-only memory. The content can be electrically erased and the erasing method used is a block erase. It is being used in the pen drives. And next is a curiosity challenge. Among the four, catch, register, flash and PAL, PAL is an odd man one. It is a programmable logic device. It is not a memory type. And next one is a riddle. Memory erased electrically bit by bit is nothing but it is an electrically erasable programmable read-only memory. And next one is also a riddle. I am programmed once. My data stays used in firmware for many days. What am I? Which is nothing but programmable read-only memory. And next is a read-only memory architecture. It consists of address decoder, storage matrix and output buffers. So here the programming, the writing part cannot be done. It is done at the time of manufacturing process. So whereas reading can be done by making use of the address location. So by giving the address location, the data can be fetched and it can be read. So no write operation can be done. And it is available in the common ICs like 74188, 2716 and 2864, which is nothing but 74188 is nothing but it is a ROM, and 2716 is a EPROM, and 2864 is nothing but it is a double EPROM. And next one is a real-time application. It is being used in the embedded systems. It is used for storing the program in the embedded systems like washing machines, controllers and IoT devices. And it is being used in the microcontrollers. It is used for storing the program instructions. And it is used in gaming consoles for storing the softwares. And it is used in the consumer electronics like calculators, watches and set-top boxes and so on. We have discussed about what is ROM and what are the types of ROM and about the applications and also the architecture. And next one is an assessment. What is the prime characteristics of the read-only memory? The basic thing is that it is a non-volatile memory. The data will be retained even when the power is turned off. So the permanent instructions can be stored over here. It is a permanent storage memory. What does the acronym EPROM stands for? It is nothing but it is an electrically programmable read-only memory. Thank you all.